What if your light dies when you need it most? Today we're uncovering the best rechargeable tactical flashlight, power that never quits for emergencies, nights out, or everyday use. Welcome to the channel. Stay for real performance insights and smart recommendations. If you see one you love, grab it through the links in the description. The number 5 product on our list is ZioeYiue Tactical Flashlight. Most people do not realize how often darkness decides the outcome of a situation until they are standing in it with an underpowered light and rising frustration. Choosing a rechargeable tactical flashlight usually comes with doubts about brightness, runtime, and real-world durability, especially for people who camp, hike, work outdoors, or prepare for emergencies. This is where the ZioeYiue Tactical Flashlight quietly changes expectations. The beam feels immediate and commanding, cutting through open yards, trails, or rooms with clarity that reduces hesitation. Switching between lighting modes feels purposeful rather than gimmicky, letting you adapt from focused distance viewing to wide area illumination without breaking rhythm. The added side light options bring versatility that many similar lights simply skip, which becomes surprisingly useful during repairs or campsite setup. Long battery life paired with a clear power display removes the stress of guessing when the light will fade, creating relief during extended use. Built with a solid body that feels ready for rough weather, it suits people who want gear that keeps up rather than needs protection. Compared to bulkier flashlights that prioritize raw output alone, this one balances portability with performance, making it easier to carry daily. It is a smart fit for campers, dog walkers, emergency kits, and anyone upgrading from disposable battery torches. The main drawback is that ultra-compact pocket light fans may find it slightly larger, but that size supports its runtime and stability. When light becomes reliable, instead of uncertain, every task feels calmer and more controlled, and that sense of readiness lingers long after the beam clicks off. At number 4 is Baibian Tactical Flashlight. The moment darkness stretches beyond your reach, light stops being a convenience and becomes a necessity, and that is where this experience truly begins. Many people struggle with flashlights that promise power but fade quickly or feel fragile when conditions turn rough. This is where the Baibian Tactical Flashlight steps in with authority. The beam feels intense and focused, cutting through wide outdoor spaces with a presence that immediately brings relief during night walks, camping trips, or unexpected power outages. Adjustable zoom and multiple lighting modes allow you to shift from long-distance visibility to broad area coverage without hesitation, which feels practical rather than complicated. The rechargeable design solves a common frustration by eliminating constant battery swaps, while the fast charging support keeps downtime short. Built with a solid metal body and strong weather resistance, it feels ready for heavy rain, rough handling, and long nights outdoors. Compared to smaller everyday torches, this option leans toward raw performance and endurance, making it better suited for emergency kit, security patrols, and outdoor professionals. The size may feel larger for casual pocket carry, but that trade-off supports stronger output and longer runtime. This light fits people who value preparedness, hikers, night workers, campers, and anyone who wants dependable illumination without compromise. As part of the evolving conversation around rechargeable tactical flashlight gear in 2025, it delivers power, flexibility, and durability in a way that feels intentional. When the beam finally switches off, it leaves behind something just as important as brightness, a steady sense of readiness for whatever darkness brings next. The third one on our list is TrixHub Tactical Flashlight. Most people only discover how unreliable their old flashlight is when the night suddenly demands more than a weak glow, and that moment can be unsettling. This is where the TrixHub Tactical Flashlight earns attention by turning uncertainty into control. The beam feels deliberate and powerful, reaching farther than expected while staying clean and usable up close. Real-time battery display removes the anxiety of guessing how much power remains, which is a quiet relief during long walks, repairs, or outdoor trips. Rechargeable performance solves a familiar problem by keeping the light ready without constant battery replacements, and fast charging helps it return to action quickly. Multiple lighting modes and zoom flexibility allow smooth transitions from wide area lighting to focused distance viewing, making it practical rather than overwhelming. The sturdy aluminum body adds reassurance, especially in rough weather or accidental drops, where many lights fail early compared to smaller everyday carry flashlights. This one leans toward reliability and adaptability, offering longer use and stronger output at the cost of being slightly less compact. It suits campers, night workers, dog walkers, emergency kits, and anyone who prefers preparedness over minimalism. The grip feels secure and the design balances strength with portability, fitting easily into a backpack or pocket when needed. As rechargeable tactical flashlight options continue to evolve, this model focuses on usability instead of gimmicks. It is not built for show but for real moments when light matters. When the surroundings fade back into darkness, the lingering feeling is not just brightness but calm readiness, knowing the next time the switch is pressed, the night will step aside again. On number 2 is Banral Tactical Flashlight. Darkness has a way of exposing weak gear faster than any test bench ever could, and many people learn this the hard way when a flashlight fades at the worst moment. That frustration is exactly where the Banral Tactical Flashlight finds its purpose. The beam comes alive with authority, stretching far into open ground or instantly flooding a room, creating a feeling of control instead of hesitation. Adjustable focus and multiple lighting modes make it easy to adapt on the move, whether scanning a distant trail or handling close-up tasks during repairs or emergencies. Fast Type-C charging paired with a clear power display removes the guesswork that often causes stress during long outings, offering calm reassurance instead. The rugged aluminum body feels built for real use, surviving drops, rough handling, and harsh weather without feeling delicate. Compared to smaller pocket lights that sacrifice endurance for size, this option leans towards sustained performance and versatility, making it better suited for campers, night workers, security patrols, and preparedness kits. The added power bank capability quietly adds value by turning one tool into a backup energy source when phones or small devices need support. It is ideal for people who want dependable light without juggling spare batteries or fragile housings. The size stays manageable with a pocket clip and lanyard, striking a balance between portability and strength. As rechargeable tactical flashlight designs continue evolving, this one focuses on readiness and practicality. When the night finally gives way to daylight, the lasting impression is not just brightness, but the steady relief of knowing you were prepared when it mattered most. Now moving to the last one is Shadowhawk Tactical Flashlight. A sudden blackout can turn a calm evening into a test of readiness, and that is when dependable light stops being optional. Many people buy flashlights that look powerful on paper, but disappoint the moment weather turns rough or distance matters. This experience shifts with the Shadowhawk Tactical Flashlight, where brightness feels purposeful instead of exaggerated. The beam reaches far with clarity, then smoothly widens to cover yards, rooms, or trails without harsh spill. Adjustable focus and practical lighting modes make transitions feel natural, not technical. Long battery life paired with a visible power indicator removes the anxiety of guessing how much energy remains, which brings quiet relief during extended use. Rechargeable design adds real value by cutting out constant battery changes and offering emergency charging when devices run low. Built from tough materials and sealed against water and impact, it feels prepared for real conditions rather than careful handling. Compared to slimmer pocket lights, this one carries more weight and presence, but that trade brings stronger output and longer runtime when it matters. It suits campers, night workers, dog walkers, security patrols, and anyone building a reliable emergency kit. The included accessories add convenience without clutter, making it easy to deploy quickly. Within the evolving world of rechargeable tactical flashlight options for 2025, this model focuses on balance rather than gimmicks. Its strength lies in consistent performance and thoughtful design. When the switch finally clicks off, the lasting feeling is not just brightness fading, but the calm assurance that the next time darkness presses in, you already have control in your hand. So guys, that brings us to the end of our video on the rechargeable tactical flashlight you can buy right now. We've carefully covered a range of options designed for different hunting styles, environments, and budgets, so you can choose with confidence and avoid wasting your hard-earned money. All the product links are added in the description below, so take a moment to check them out, compare features, and pick the binocular that truly matches your terrain, game, and personal needs. If this video helped you in any way, whether it saved you time, cleared your confusion, or helped you avoid a bad purchase, please hit the like button. ZioeYiue genuinely motivates us and tells YouTube that honest, no-nonsense gear content matters. And if you're serious about hunting gear and outdoor equipment, make sure to subscribe. We've got more in-depth reviews, real night testing, comparisons, and practical tips coming your way. Thanks for watching, stay safe, happy hunting, and see you in the next one.